Hey, this is Alex with Zoho, and today I want to show you how to use the Kanban view in Zoho CRM. So we have our tabular view by default. So this is good high-level overview, just up and down scroll. We can do some organization if we want to say, hey, order these by amount. I can go ascending or descending order. So, okay, lowest to highest. Could do the same thing with the stage. So I want to say we're at the qualification stage at the top, and cool, we're at closed one at the bottom, and then we kind of see the progression going up and down. However, the Kanban view just looks much nicer, really good for high level visual representation of saying, hey, I've got all these deals in the giving information stage, and then kind of this nice progression feel of, okay, we go from giving information, and then there's the demo, and then proposal, price quote, negotiation, and then close one at the very end. One really cool feature as well is just this drag and drop. So if I'm saying, I just got off the phone with Lana, and I'm saying, great, or whoever is representing Lana's lemonade stand, and I was at the giving information stage, and the representative says, great, I want to get a demo scheduled, we can just do this nice drag and drop from one stage to the other. We also have some formulas here that do calculation off of for our expected revenue based on the percentage of chance that the deal will close based on what stage it's at. So if we had said, hey, most of our demos turn into sales 20% of the time, so we can enter that, and it's going to calculate all the demos, what we're expecting the revenue to be for all these deals that are in the demo stage, and then say multiply that by 20%, and then this is going to be our expected revenue based off of people who are in the demo stage. Looks like here we have 30%. So we can customize percentage per stage, but that is topic for another video. So this are all representing, if we go into the view settings, we are categorizing by stages. So all of these different columns represent a different, so stage is its own little multi-select, and then it has each giving proposal. So each stage in the multi-select is going to get its own little column. If we want to modify, let's say, hey, we don't really care about seeing the account name or the deal owner. I just want the amount, the deal name, the amount, and the expected revenue. Save that there, and it'll auto update. So let's say we have 10, 20, 100 leads in this giving information stage. It might be worthwhile just to say the name and the amount and the expected revenue. And then you can see tab over, you can see which data field is being represented. So this can help us give as much or as little information as we want to see. So again, maybe for some reason campaign source is important to us. We can drag that on over. And now I refresh. Actually, I don't think I've been entering in campaign sources, so that's not a great example. Say closing date. There we go. So see the closing date represented for each of those. And then before we finish, one quick little aside. Kanban View can be used for any of these modules, and it can be used on any pick list, select, drop down kind of setup. So even if we're in leads, and I'm going to create my own Kanban View, and I want to categorize by industry for whatever reason, aggregate by annual revenue, and let's just say I'll just see revenue and city. So I can save that. So now we're going to have a column for each of the fields in the industry type. That hasn't been information I'm tracking either, but if we wanted to, what would be, let's say lead source, that's better. Okay, so this is Whitman, who we've got over chat. if for whatever reason we wanted to move, or if we had a bunch of deals and we wanted to do a lot of moves at once, just using the Kanban view can be a really useful tool for doing lots of moves, and it's very visual. And instead of having to go into Whitman, go into his select, change it, cold call, employee referral, go out, back again. In this setup, we can do them all at once. So really cool tool, very powerful and a good time saver, and then very pleasing visually as well. So great thing to have in your toolbox.